Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. Marvel's upcoming Thunderbolts is set to release in 2025, bringing the first MCU villain team-up movie to life. Way before the official announcement, the concept of a Thunderbolts movie drew heavy speculation from longtime Marvel readers and viewers for years. During the MCU's Phase 4, audiences deduced one could be in the works thanks to Valentina Allegra de Fontaine's sneaky recruitment activities throughout The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Black Widow. Sure enough, many Thunderbolts cast members were confirmed at 2022's D23 Expo, including Sebastian Stan's Bucky Barnes. The MCU has introduced many new characters after Avengers Endgame, and I'm happy that Thunderbolts director Jake Schreier's latest comments suggest Marvel is embracing its best new hero. Thunderbolts is a collection of many of the MCU's best antiheroes, several of whom were introduced in Phase 4. A few MCU veterans are returning, such as Bucky Barnes and Ghost, and many newer faces are also joining the fight, including Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, U.S. Agent, and Taskmaster. Thunderbolts is similar to DC's Suicide Squad, where a group of antiheroes come together to complete a dangerous mission using unorthodox methods. The characters are seen as expendable, making them the perfect candidates for the assigned task. It's safe to assume that not every team member will survive this film, and Marvel could have plenty of surprises up its sleeve. However, Schreier's latest comments suggest one character has high odds of surviving. Fortunately, it's the MCU's best new character, since Endgame. Jake Schreier's comments suggest Yelena will likely live through this film. Yelena will be a main focus of Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts has an incredible cast, with many fantastic actors returning as their respective Marvel characters. One character audiences are excited to see again is Yelena, Natasha Romanoff's sister, who first appeared in Black Widow, played by Florence Pugh. While she is joining a stacked cast, she has a leading role in the team. In an interview with Empire, Schreier confirmed that Yelena is a centerpiece of Thunderbolts and will go through a significant arc. Since Yelena is undergoing an important character arc, it's hard to believe Marvel isn't setting her up for future MCU projects. Anyone could get killed off in Thunderbolts, but Yelena has been a fan favorite since Endgame, and Marvel isn't likely to kill her off this early in her MCU tenure. Pugh is also a rising star that Marvel hopefully doesn't want to lose. Schreier's comments that she'll be front and center in this film further cement that Marvel has plans for Yelena that they want to expand on following this film. Yelena Belova is the perfect choice for the centerpiece of Thunderbolts. The two most popular characters in Thunderbolts are Yelena and Bucky Barnes. However, Bucky has already had his moment in the spotlight in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Marvel needs to develop more of its newer roster, and Yelena is a perfect hero to utilize. She has a connection to previous eras of the MCU as Black Widow's sister, and she has won over viewers in her few appearances. Her roles in Black Widow and Hawkeye showed off her advanced fighting skills, but many related to her because of her dry humor and wit. Certainly, the Thunderbolts movie's team is made up of returning Marvel characters, but even Yelena and Bucky were predominantly side characters in the past MCU movies and shows in which they appeared. Since the Thunderbolts team is named after another lesser-known character, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, played by Harrison Ford in Captain America, Brave New World, and William Hurt, before him, it doesn't have the same name recognition as the Avengers team now does in the MCU. As such, Yelena is arguably the most recognizable character on this team, same with Pugh as the most recognizable actor. Placing her front and center will benefit the story, and could boost the film's box office results. Audiences don't know what the Thunderbolts are, but they do know Pugh, and her inclusion in the cast could attract more casual viewers who don't know the other members of this team. Yelena is on a similar path as Black Widow. Yelena is following her sister's MCU journey. Yelena and Natasha were part of the Red Room, the Black Widow program. Fortunately, Natasha escaped and forged her own path, but it took longer for Yelena to break free from Dreykov's control. Once Natasha escaped, she did act as a solo operative before teaming up with Hawkeye, working for SHIELD, and eventually joining the Avengers. She later sacrificed herself to give Hawkeye the Soul Stone in a final act of true heroism, showing her willingness to support her team and fight for the greater good. Yelena is on a similar path as her sister. She works solo but is looking for a place where she can have a purpose. The Thunderbolts may be more morally ambiguous than the Avengers, But joining a team could show Yelena what it means to be part of something bigger than herself. Working with her father, Red Guardian, again could also help her to open up more to others. She could join the Avengers in Avengers, Doomsday or Secret Wars, and Thunderbolts is a good first step for her.